Hello everyone, Duke here with episode 6 of this Rome Total War Remastered Historical Battles mini-series, and we are past the Battle of Lake Trasimene, which is still music to my ears to say, believe me, and we are on to the Battle of Raphia. I remember this one as a kid. This is weirdly one of the ones I did, it's not the most exciting looking one, but I remember doing this one and not finding it too bad. But obviously the difference is today we're going to be doing it on very hard and with, the remastered settings, which I think seems to have made things harder, quite frankly. The Battle of Raphia is between the Seleucid Empire and Ptolemaic Egypt, although the Ptolemaic Egypt is represented by Bronze Age Egypt in this battle today. Little aside, I always thought the Seleucids won this battle because of this game. As a kid, because the Seleucids win this battle, you play them and you win as them, I thought the Seleucids won. But it was actually Ptolemy IV and the Egyptians who won this battle. So once again, as I think we have with most of these battles, we're going to be trying to reverse history and make the underdog win the battle. So here we go, the Battle of Raphia. I'm really hoping it's not going to be like Lake Trasimene. As long as it's, even if it was like 5-6 attempts or even 10, I'd be like, yeah, that was fine. Just don't make me do that again. So, I'll start the battle, let the intro play, and then we'll crack on. Let's go.
It is more than a century since the death of Alexander the Great. His glorious empire has shattered into a number of warring successor kingdoms. In Egypt, Pharaoh Ptolemy IV is a Greek ruler on the Egyptian throne. He has not been a loved or respected ruler. He is so popular that his generals and governors have gone over to the rival Seleucids. The Seleucid king, Antiochus III, has designs on the border region of Syria recently taken by Ptolemy. It is spring, in 217 BC, and the confrontation is nearing a climax. With Egypt weakened by defections, Antiochus has marched to war near the town of Raphia. Diplomacy has delayed the fighting long enough. Ptolemy's chariots and bowmen stand ready to unleash a storm of death upon the Seleucid ranks. Antiochus hopes his powerful phalanx and swift cavalry will teach the Egyptians a bloody lesson. War now looms. Even though he is an experienced leader, Antiochus has been carried away by the thrill of a cavalry charge. He is cut off from the rest of his army. The battle now hangs in the balance. The Seleucid king is in mortal danger, surrounded by enemies. Antiochus must regroup, or the Egyptians will carry the day.
Okay, let's do this. Antiochus seemed to be actually handling that cavalry quite well, but I'm sure he was supported by another cavalry unit, but that seems to have disappeared. Either way, yeah, we are going to get him back. I think 3 units on very hard is too hard for him. So we're going to go back Interesting aside, I did a bit of reading. Apparently this is one of the largest battles of the Hellenistic period. Doesn't quite look it, because, you know, we're obviously capped by unit size, but yeah, little factoid for you. It's interesting that I said Ptolemy IV is not respected. I wonder if he got a lot of respect after winning this battle against Antiochus. I'm going to do a pretty bog standard formation at first. I don't think I'm going to start experimenting just yet, but what I may do is throw all my cavalry over here, try and bait their cavalry over here, because I think in that little intro, our cavalry didn't have too much issue at all tearing through theirs. So if we bring all my cavalry here, lead their cavalry over to us, and take it all out, then we'll have a lot more manoeuvrability. We've got elephants, which are always good fun. Look at these bad boys. I think it's the first time we've seen armoured elephants. Look at them. They do move in herds. Right. Yeah, we need to send the cavalry to go save them, I think. Just in case. I mean, I think I saw their heavy cavalry, which tells me that they're not going to be all that swift either. But I think General's bodyguards have to be very slow because they're very well armoured. Let's see what they do. Are they coming after us? So I would actually quite like them to keep chasing us. I would actually quite like the opportunity to take out all their cavalry nice and early. Yeah, if we have the cavalry advantage in this area, I'm sure we'll sweep their cavalry away. We don't want to throw Antiochus away. But then again, I think in numbers he's going to be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. Right, go get him. This is good. They've broken up their cavalry quite a lot. We have pikes, which are very good in general. I think their kryptonite are things like Roman legionaries and things. But, oh man, we are tearing this apart. This is just such a reversal of Trasimene where we could hope to get a kill on anything. Of course, their very hard difficulty morale means that they'll fight quite a long time. But, man, that went better even than I expected. I thought we'd turn, come away orangey yellow. So far, so blimmin' good. In fact, I'm feeling confident enough. Actually, no, let's split up a bit like this. I say we press on and take out all their cavalry, to be honest. They're sending some Pharaoh's bowmen that way. I'm going to turn this army around like this. We don't want this for the elephant to go mental and berserk into our army. Man, if we keep most of our cavalry alive in this little skirmish here, we're going to do serious damage to the rear of their army. Maybe I wasn't misremembering. Maybe this... Okay, I'm well aware I'm counting my chickens, but maybe I am remembering right and this battle wasn't anywhere near as bad as some of the others. You know, in the beginning, in the intro, it said that Antiochus made a mistake here. I'm starting to think he made a blooming good decision. Look at that. We've wiped their cavalry, and because we're near the edge of the map, kind of, I think they should be able to run off and not come back, essentially. I think they'll run off the map before they have a chance to... Oh, blooming heck, look at this range. Right, we don't want our elephants to go, but that's exactly what they're trying to do. I can never understand how they get. I might as well start using the elephants now then. Let's take out their camel archers. I mean, what they're going to do? Send in their cavalry? Ooh, scary. We can beat them. So I'm not too worried about that. In fact, I'll keep some back because if they do send in their cavalry... Oh, these are archers. Okay, fine. Well, that's not too bad. They're slow anyway. Let's go. I wonder if we could solo this battle with just our... Yeah, look, their cavalry's off. What's the odds bar like? It's good. I'm going to chase those guys and just get rid of them. I'm going to press on and try and take out all this cavalry properly. Let's keep moving the army up. Because even if they run into us, that's like not a big deal because the pikes move with their spears down. Let's get out of that. If we kill their general, that's almost certainly GG for these guys. And they're berserk. Yeah, I was worried about that. That's it. They're done now. So we're going to have to... I don't think they're going to come back. It is what it is. I think these elephants will probably run amok soon as well, so we're going to want to be careful. Because it's starting to go down quite quickly. I think these Pharaoh bowmen are making short work of them. Yeah. These Pharaoh bowmen... Oh, wow, yeah. Those Pharaoh bowmen are not to be trifled with. We found the good thing in their roster. Fine, whatever. It is what it is. Pikes, move forward. See if we can start, like, hacking at these chariots. They're fleeing, but they're not a mock, so that's fine. Do we actually just go for it and try and take out the general? I think we do. Like I say, if they turn around, they're going to expose their rear to my infantry, which is bad for them, so I don't think they're going to want to do that. These are just archers. Okay, we know that Pharaoh's bowmen are quite tough, so that's fine, but I think we've got enough of an advantage in that area to do it. If we won this first time today, that would be such a treat after... Alright, we're just going to... It's down a bit. Right, let's see how things go here. Yeah, look at this, they're just going down. This is going a lot better than Trasimene, I'll tell you that. Right, I'm going to pull back... Actually, no, go after those bowmen. I'm trying to kill their general, but just keep moving these guys up, really. Sort of into them. Ptolemy's still alive, annoyingly. I'm going to have to pull back. Annoyingly, he survived that charge. I think he must have been the only guy in his unit left. But he's charged into my pikes, so he's going to do the job for me. So I'm not bothered. Okay. Ooh, those axemen made short work of my cavalry. Okay, I have found the kryptonite. This cavalry we still have. Okay, I'm still learning what's strong in my roster and what isn't compared to theirs, but overall I think we're doing okay. Right, let's try and get these axemen. Wow, things are going really quick now. But their generals lived. We didn't quite kill. Oh no, the pikes are breaking. Our men are fleeing. The elephants have run amok. Yeah, I don't think they are fun, but it's very hit and miss in battle whether or not you'll get a lot of use out of them. In the next attempt, they may not run amok at all. I don't think we're going to get this one now. Yeah, look, my men are starting to break now. It's the end. But okay, so we've got to. These axemen are tough as well, aren't they? Now I was all confident, like, we're going to win this first time, and then I just threw away all my advantage. I'm going to charge these guys in a minute. You never know, might do something. If we killed their general, that might have done it, but where's he gone? Yeah, there he is. He got away. Right, let's, yeah, I'm just going to charge him this, see what happens. Really done anything. Come on, break. I don't know what we're going to do about the chariots as well once this is all done. I think we're going to have to get rid of the infantry first before we do anything else. This morale is insane, isn't it? But I think, yeah, if one of them breaks, I think the rest will go. Yeah, the elephants are... No, I'm just going to kill it off. Are they nearly dead? Right, let's turn these guys around. See if we can fight them. Oh, no, they're putting the pikes down the other way. They're fighting the last. It's just like Trasimene all over again. Well, not... Yeah. So every unit we kill is going to be costly for us. Right, I'm getting the cavalry out. Those last 6 men are too dangerous. I've barely got away with my life there with the cavalry. We still have quite a lot of men. Yeah, we are definitely going to have to do this again. I've thrown away all my advantages there. Silly charge. I'll line up there. We could do some better missiles, that's for sure. I'm not going anywhere near those chariots. Those chariots will tear us to shreds. Nah, screw it. I am. Let's see if we can take out their archers first. They're obviously very tough, but we need to relieve the pressure on our line. Yeah, they're really tough. They've taken out the elephants single-handed, and now they're taking out the cavalry single-handed. Right, they're sending in their cavalry, but it's going to hurt their own infantry, so I'm not too worried. Oh no! Alright. Disaster. Disaster. Now it's just relying on these pikemen to not... no, we won't. Okay. Bad attempt. Okay. Trying again. I'm going to stick to that strategy, though. I think it worked really well taking out all their cavalry nice and early. So I'm going to do that again. I'm perhaps going to keep my distance a bit more. I might even keep the elephants back, way back. I might put these guys in front this time to try and absorb the arrows. And then, you know, so the elephants can then come in at the 11th hour of the battle, fresh. Because I think, yeah, what was quite decisive for them there was my elephants barely made a dent when we want them to. We really want the elephants to have an impact on this battle. So, and it's like I say, I've learned that in the previous battles, like when we did, what was one before Trasimene? What was it called? It wasn't Raphia. Ascalon? No. Trebia. Sometimes the elephants will be amazing, and sometimes they'll flee straight away, or go run amok straight away. That's just the nature of the beast, quite literally the nature of the beast. Hopefully this time then we'll do better. So their cavalry I'm not scared of at all. It's the infantry. Fortunately they don't seem to have too many of these Sparrows guards. And they're going to take out their chariots with our pikes everywhere. The only thing is the chariots are missiles, which means that they'll be able to pepper us from a distance. They have a lot more missiles than us, and that's by far and away their biggest advantage. And elephants, yeah, I'm actually going to bring them out even further back, because if they want to keep going after my elephants, they're going to have to get through my pikes. I'm going to make a phalanx. So it looks like if you play the intro, the phalanx goes down, but if you don't play the intro, you've got to put the phalanx on yourself. Okay, duly noted. Right, now let's line up here. They haven't split up this time, but that's okay. I think that was just the way that battle evolved last time. Can't expect that every time. Nice, they're off. And we'll press on, take out these guys. And the other thing as well, last time we didn't kill Ptolemy. I think it's a big difference between making their general flee and killing him. One's good, the other's brilliant. Right, these guys are getting peppered, but that's okay in the sense that it's absorbing arrows that otherwise our pikes would take. Right, so they're off. Now let's get around the sides here. They've got a lot of missiles, that is by far and away their biggest strength. But if we can get their men to engage our line like this, then that opens up all these things for us to sweep. I'm still not going to send in the elephants, because there's too many missiles. Our morale is good. Yep, their morale bar looks fine. So I'm not too worried about leaving Antiochus far away from them. And hopefully they're going to charge our line. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Do it, Ptolemy. Do it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, look at that. For once, pikes do what I expect them to do and kill cavalry. Right, they are well exposed here. I think we'd be a fool not to try and kill their general here. Our pikes are getting massacred though. They're starting to buckle under the pressure of the arrows. But I think they should be able to hold off these guys okay. I'm not going to charge them in the rear yet. I think if we can kill their general, that should affect their morale quite nicely. And we still have our elephants. But you see, it's a bit of a killing zone with the missiles right now, and I don't think our elephants would last very long right now. If anything's actually going to take the missiles now, I think it needs to be the pikes, because I think the cavalry and the elephants have more use for us right now. But if these pikes can soften up these Pharaoh's guards, their morale is obviously fantastic. I'm going to turn some guys around to deal with them. Oh, I selected too many. That's not good. Hopefully those two can deal with Ptolemy though. Yeah, but you guys just check it. At least this is relieving the pressure. Oh yes! He's gone down straight away this time. That's more like it. No effect on their morale yet, but it might affect, for example, the Pharaoh's bowmen. If we can bring the elephants up now, maybe, that their presence might scare the enemy. Pharaoh's bowmen, break, will ya? Break. Yes. Now they should get chopped to bits now, because it's completely surrounded. Now let's go get these Pharaoh's bowmen. You guys pull back a sec, you're getting cut down. What I really want is a fresh charge to take that unit out. Their men are starting to break here in the middle, that's excellent. Might even... I'm not going to move things around yet. I'm going to just keep that as it is. We're sort of eating them out from behind. Yes, we are. Yep, very good. Right, they're gone. Now for camel archers. Right, this is going much better. This is what we should have done in the first place. Yeah, this is much better. I think we've won this. Yeah, it's going to take a miracle for them to bring this back now. This is much more like it. Right, let's just press on. Take out all these. I don't think many of these guys are going to fight for long. Might, so let's not be too hasty. Oh, well, the camels are fighting longer than last. Ah, no, they're off. Now, if this unit breaks, I'm going to feel very good about our chances. Let's see how elephants fight against giants. I think overall, actually, they're a bad matchup, but they've got no other use for them because everything else is breaking. So. Oh no, they're blooming Pharaoh's guards are back. That's a shame. Right, well, let's reform the line. At least this time, now, I think all their missiles are dead, except for these Pharaoh's guard here. Maybe we should go after them. Because now that we've taken out all their missiles, our pikes are safe. So I'm going to line up here and take out those archers. Hopefully the elephants here will do well against the... Oh no! Oh, they have the fire. I was about to say, I don't recall fire chariots ever having fire arrows. It's another reason we need to take those out, because it means that our elephants don't go mad so quickly. But you see what I mean? Like, this time they've lasted a little longer. Like last time, I think I only took 1 or 2 volleys and we went amok. It might be that the odds bar and like morale and everything has an effect on it. I can't say either way. I don't know the mechanics of the game inside now. But yeah, and if we can chase these guys to the edge of the edge of the map is miles away, but they can't shoot forever. Meanwhile, yeah, like I say, I want to take these out, and I know now that my pikes can deal with these guys one-on-one, so I'm not too worried about leaving them on their own, unsupported. Look how fast they are, though. But they'll get caught eventually. I'll keep my cavalry together. Safety numbers. Because these Pharaoh's bowmen these are tough. They're definitely quite tough. Yes, they're broken. Love to see it. I think I'd like to actually turn back and mop up the rest of the main line here. Then we can just figure out a plan to deal with the chariots. It's going to be a little fiddly to deal with because we've not got missiles anymore, apart from the elephants. But we'll see. I think if these guys all die, then we've won. I should have just done this last time. I got a bit carried away. I think it was the fact that it was just going so much smoother than Trasimene. I got like so into it and carried away. I was like, oh, we're going to keep killing forever. It just felt good to be able to kill things. I'm going to turn some guys around. Okay, those Pharaoh's bowmen have come back. They're annoying. Most of you guys. Antiochus, you do a little rally just to stay behind and not die. Whoa! A few kills there on ourselves, but they're gone. And their main infantry are all gone. Excellent. They won't have enough missiles to pepper us forever. I'm not going to chase anything down, we don't need to. But I do need to chase them down to get rid of them. They should flee as soon as we tap them, I think. Oh, not quite. Alright. Hopefully we've got enough cavalry then. These are our lightest cavalry, but oh. Yeah, these are our light cavalry. Greek cavalry is very light. Okay, fine. Just enough to do it. Lost 1 unit. That's on me. Yeah. I'm not too surprised by that result, actually. Our elephants are dead, but they have absorbed all the damage. I've got no other use for the elephants now, so I may as well have them try and chariot killing. Look, they're near the edge of the map now, so they're cornered, and they did nothing. Goodness sake. Okay, so they are a bad matchup. Fine, whatever. Okay. But it's alright. If they are a bad matchup, then I have no use for them. So it's going to be a bit fiddly because I have no counter to them in terms of missile. But I do have cavalry. And I've got my heaviest cavalry left, and they're still quite well preserved. And we should be able to form up and get our breath back. They're very tired, which affects their morale can see it's about half, or somewhere around like nearly full. Yeah, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. I think the secret is going to be just using the cavalry and taking whatever casualties it takes to finish them off. I think that's what it's going to be, because I don't think they're going to charge our pikes, but we'll try it. We're at full energy, so I'm happy to move forward a little bit. Send my skirmishers up first to absorb some more arrows. So it's starting, that orange bar is starting to go down. If you hold spacebar in this game, you can see man strength, morale, and missiles. That orange bar is starting to go down. Thank goodness I only had one unit of chariots, otherwise this could have been a very annoying battle. Alright, their morale's really going down now, I reckon. We charged them. Yeah, there we go, done. Perfect. Yes. 2 attempts. We nearly got it on the first. Got on very hard after Trasimene. Happily take that. No problem whatsoever. 2 attempts is a holiday. 2 attempts is fine. And that's it. That's Ptolemy defeated. I'm not going to continue. There's no point. Captain Antiochus. I always thought it was Antiochus. Antiochus, that's a cool name. The Greek names are so cool, and they're really just nice to say in here. They're very aesthetic. We were outnumbered once again. They had a 100-man advantage on us, and much more missiles, and we managed to come through. Heroic victory. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with that. Another nice gold cross for us. Look at that. And that's some gold. They had more chevrons and stuff. They had the higher quality army when you think about it, but pikes are great. When they do their job properly, they're great, because these guys can be as good as they want to be. Our pikes outstretch them, and will keep them at bay and hurt them. But look at this gold melee. I wonder why these guys are quite lethal in combat. But once we tore through their cavalry, which is, let's just compare stats on the cavalry. So 13,961, 13,961. So they're both comparable. 13,961. Yeah, ours are much better. That's where our strength was. Companion cavalry's actually, companion cavalry. Oh, it depends. Maybe we only had this, so these 2 units must be killed. They must be taken off the board right at the beginning of the battle, because we don't have these, which is a shame because they're beasts. I can't actually even remember which ones are the one. No, it's definitely these. It was 45, I'm sure. So these just die off screen. Cool. Well, there you are. There you have it. 2 attempts. Emphasis on sweet, baby, because the Battle of Raphia is done. We're 60% there, guys. Up next is the Battle of Kynoskephele. Oh, wow, this looks interesting. We're playing as the Romans against the Macedonians. Oh, no, what was all that talk I just gave about pikes? And we're up against an army of pikes. Oh, no. Sometimes I wonder what I got myself into with this series. That looks really difficult. But Roman units are quite tough and scrappy. They might be okay against the pikes. They certainly cut through us at Asculum quite a few times, so maybe we'll be alright. And we have better fun. Anyway, talking about stuff that hasn't happened yet, that's for the next episode. Join me next time, guys, when, moving on to the Battle of Raphia, we go to the next in the chronological series, and we go to the Battle of Kynoskephele. So don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.